And now we have new North American champion. I mean, on
Women's.
NXT for women's, of course. And it's the case of Stephanie Vaquer. 100%. I'm gonna say it like this. It took kind of like 6 months, but now we're seeing the changes that I could say, yeah, we were expecting, but it finally happened because for the ones that are not that related to her, we're gonna let you know what you don't know, and we can figure better why is the reason that she's picked now.
Well, she started her career. Well, she's from Chile,
Mm-hmm.
as you guys can know. Her name is Ana Stephanie Vaquer Gonzalez. That's her real true name. She started in 2009 as her wrestling career, house shows, I would assume, in Mexico, stuff like that. She started on the company Stardom, which is Stardom for everybody is for women of wrestling only.
Mm-hmm.
She started her career in Stardom in 2018.
Oh, that's a long time.
Then went to New Japan Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
In 2024, it was only for one day. She was in AEW just for one day.
So it was like a trial
It
or
was just a
something.
one day thing that they
Mm-hmm.
called her.
Right.
Then she's been also in CMLL,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a Mexican wrestling show. It's not
Mm-hmm.
AAA, but it's like another Mexican show.
Mm-hmm.
She returned back to Stardom, went back also to New Japan Wrestling. She got independent as well, and
Mm-hmm.
now she's in NXT in WWE. She's been pretty good with championships. She held in Japan the first strong women's championship. She held it once. She held the one time, well, right now is the NXT North American Women's Champion of NXT. She's been in Mexico the CMLL Women's Champion. She's been Women's Tag Team Champions once in CML with somebody called Celtics, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Two times Women's Tag Team Champion with
Oh,
that
that's a lot.
person.
Right.
And then these are other titles that she's held, like another companies been in Mexico is called Alianza Universal de Lucha Libre.
Mm-hmm.
She was women's champion there. Arena Azteca Boducan. There's
Well,
another
that's a
one.
long way, anyways. I
So
mean,
basically,
yeah.
she's been mostly in Mexico doing
Mm-hmm.
her wrestling career.
Correct.
She just started basically here in the United States
Right.
about 3-4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
doing her wrestling career right now. And to tell you the truth, she was only one day in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
To be in WWE NXT really fast, it looks like she's gonna be her future is gonna be really high for her future
Yeah,
for
and
her.
what we knew through the media, it was the fact that she was supposed to be, and the fact that right now Tony Khan, she's doing this connection or partnership also kind of with New Japan. That was the reason that she was having a main event practically in the open door, right? Well, that was the name of the pay-per-view that
Right.
she
There's only one
had
match she
a
had.
match, correct, with Mercedes Monet. So
Hmm.
what they said is that apparently, the ones that they check around, they found her because of that pay-per-view, right? And that's the reason how they can recontact, Stephanie Vaquer at that point, and that was supposedly the main reason that she was brought to the now to the main roster. Well, I'm not
And
saying main roster, but
and not
NXT.
the first, but she's one of
Mm-hmm.
the first Chilenas of WWE to have.
Right.
This is the second Chilena, I will
Right.
say, in priority, like you say, and in high expectations or high ratings. This is the first Chilena because the other one
Mm-hmm.
we had was Katrina Cortez.
Yeah. So
Everybody knows her as another Chilena
I
from
would say,
Mexico,
yeah, I
but
would
this one
say,
is more higher than her,
yeah, I would
more
say
noticeable.
few wrestlers from South America,
Right.
practically.
So this is
Mm-hmm.
practically the second
On the
Chilena
female side.
of WWE that WWE has had. She's still young, only 31 years old.
Yeah, totally.
So we'll see in the future if she can come more, or if she's going to come, really fast in the main roster.
And what it really caught my attention is that at the end of the day, they could actually consider, the point to have to give her that title because everybody was thinking that she was supposed to go for the NXT specifically. But yeah, I mean, makes sense. We still need more champions and a lot of changes, and this could be the other option that it was specifically the North American Championship. Plus, did you notice, and you mentioned before, that this championship is something different, something fresh, right? And to be one of the first ones, this is the third female, right, champion for the North American
Yeah, this is
title.
the first one
The third
was
one.
Kalina Jordan,
Yeah.
Kalani Jordan.
hmm
Then it went to Fallon Hanley, and now we have Vaquer as the third woman for the North American Women's Championship.
Yeah, I mean, and we're gonna understand better who's supposed to go. I'm gonna say to face her at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now it's confirmed the following week, right? It's gonna be with Carmen.
Carmen Petrovic
Mm-hmm.
is for the for the North American Women's
Mm-hmm.
Championship. They're gonna head it on. She won it last night in a triple
Mm-hmm.
threat match. So next week in Cincinnati will be one on one with Stephanie for the championship.
Yep, definitely. So let us know in the comment section. Do you like the idea that now NXT is going certainly to another level of for the women's division and everything? Did you like the idea that now more championships are just growing and changing on NXT? And of course, much more videos are about to appear, and you can be part of our live streaming in the description. In the description down below, you can get all the information.